Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining us for the February 7th Payroll Solutions Community for Business Owners live Q&A. Today, we are going to talk about setting up a family management company and determining first if you need to do that or if you can just pay your children from your company directly. So there's several reasons why you would want to pay your children from your company. The biggest is the tax benefits, and with the new Tax Reduction Act, there's a higher threshold for what you can pay your children without paying any taxes on it. So one of the first things that you have to determine is, do your children actually work for your company, or are you just going to give them money? Because if you're just going to give them money, it doesn't really work that way. They actually have to be legitimate employees performing age-appropriate activities for your company. And the most that you can pay them is $12,200 tax-free, and that means that you don't have to pay Medicare, Social Security, federal or state unemployment. You don't have to withhold federal or state taxes from their checks. You pay them $12,200 and the net check is $12,200, which works out to be just a little bit more than $1,000 a month. But the activities that they perform have to be age appropriate. So you can be a single member LLC, a partnership, or a sole proprietor and pay your children. The only caveat to being a partnership and paying your children is that both partners have to be the parents of the children. If they're not, then they fall under the same rules as a corporation or an S Corp paying your children. If you just pay your children out of the corporation or the S Corp, then the children are subject to all the taxes unless you set up a family management company as a sole proprietor. Then you can pay your children tax-free. So let's see. I have notes here. So if you're going to set up a family management company, you have to register it with your state. You have to set up and get a state tax ID number. You have to register a new EIN with irs.gov. And it's very important that you set it up as a sole proprietor, and one of the parents of the children has to be the owner of this new family management company. Then the family management company will create an invoice to the S Corp for the children's wages. The S Corp will pay the family management company for the children's wages, and then the family management company will transfer that money into an account that has the children's names on it. And the IRS understands, even with banking regulations and everything, a lot of times the parent's name is also on the account if the children are under a certain age. And the children can make this money tax-free up until the day before they turn 18. So it's very important that if the children are turning 18 in the calendar year, that you process their final payroll prior to the day that they turn 18, because as soon as they turn 18, they're subject to all the taxes, and it doesn't matter how they're paid. Or if they're paid in the family management company or directly by the company. So I'm gonna just take a look and see if we have any questions here. I do not see any questions. Let's see, I'm just going to look in the other spot here, and I don't see any there either. But so just to kind of reiterate what we're talking about is that until the children are 18, you can pay them without paying Medicare, Social Security, federal or state unemployment, federal or state withholdings. But the day they turn 18, they're subject to all of the taxes and work comp. And if you are not a single member LLC, a sole proprietorship, or a partnership where both the parents are the partners, then the children need to be paid out of a family management company. If there's an unrelated party partnership, S Corp, or corporation, and that needs to be set up as a regular business in order to not pay taxes on the children's wages. And I'm going to post a link to my calendar. If anybody has any questions, we can definitely set up a meeting. And if this is something that you want to get set up, we can help you get set up with that. And thank you very much for watching the live today. Thank you.